Guys, it's just me. I thought I'd hit you with a quick video today because over the last couple of weeks I've had a pile of interest, loads of people signing up, loads of other people thinking about signing up and emailing me a pile of questions and that. And I figured that the best way for me to answer a lot of the questions that you might have either in the back of your mind or ones that you might be thinking about emailing me or asking each other, all that sort of stuff, the best way for me to get across to you sort of a bit more personally would just record a little video, answer what I can, and then hopefully you'll all be just about good to go. You'll have all the information you need in order to sort of crack on with it. Basically, the first and biggest question that's been coming up a lot of time is, am I going to be fit enough to do the class? In terms of that, it's not about where you start, it's where you finish. Where you're going to finish is the finish line of your chosen race in the fastest time we can get you there. Okay. In terms of where you're starting out now, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're an elite athlete or whether you're completely deconditioned. Every single exercise that you're going to be doing with me during the program, and also with all the stuff I give you to do in your own time, everything can be adapted in order to suit anyone. You know, with private clients and circuits and absolutely everything, you know, I'll have a simple exercise which you can adapt a pile of different ways, so it's going to suit an elite athlete, but it could also be sort of dumbed down ever so slightly to suit like an 80, 90-year-old person who can barely walk. So that's all cool in terms of that. A lot of people have also asked, am I going to be the most unfit person there, or what type of people are going to be there? Basically, I'll give you a breakdown. There's a real mix of people. We got guys that are training to do their first ever triathlon, looking to do like a sprint race where there's a short swim, shorter bike, a short run as well. We got people that have had a fair few seasons doing races, and now they're looking to step up to a slightly bigger race, into a middle distance, an Ironman. We got a few guys there that are training for Ironman UK from Busting Skin Triathlon Club, which is fantastic as well. I'm one of them myself, which is brilliant. A couple of guys have already done the Ironmans this year, last year, whenever. We've got a couple of rowers there as well. There's some guys that do sort of half marathons and marathons. We've got some swimmers. There's a real mix of sort of ages, abilities and experience levels as well. So we've got people right down from sort of like the novices, never done a triathlon or anything like that, just really want to have a crack and think this is going to help them to do that. And then we've got guys at the top of, done a couple of Ironmans or the bigger distance races and stuff like that. So there's a real mix. Different ages as well. I think the youngest person we got I think maybe 16 or 17-year-old guy we got, and then up to about sort of 50, something like that. Don't shoot me if you are the oldest person. I've just said you're way older than you are. It's something around that age anyway. But as I said, there's a real mix of people. A lot of people have asked the sorts of things we're going to be doing in terms of the training. This is going to vary as well. During the initial 8 weeks and the coming weeks, the year, whatever, you're going to be hitting well over 100 different exercises, all geared towards optimising your performance in swimming, cycling, running, rowing as well, if that's your sport as well. So absolutely everything is going to get covered. We're going to be hitting a hell of a lot of core work. There's loads of strength work. There's some power work a little bit further down the line. There's some power endurance. There's some stuff that's going to build a little bit of muscle. There's some stuff that's going to make you faster, stronger, leaner, fitter, increase your endurance. Absolutely everything has been planned out for the next sort of 40 weeks of your training. It's all been phased throughout the year, so that we're going to be sort of peaking at the times we need to be peaking for hitting the most success in your chosen event. So that's all cool. In terms of the actual format of the session, these are the ones you're going to do with me. It's going to vary over the sort of 8 weeks, 16 weeks, and throughout the year. So I mean, initially you're going to kick off. The court is going to be sort of split into 2 to 3 sections. We're going to have sort of groups of about between 4 and 6 people, sort of in each corner, doing 4 different exercises, maybe 5 different exercises, sorry, just working around for X number of reps or X sort of duration. You're going to be banging out sort of 3 or 4 rounds on there. You'll then move over to the next corner and bang out 3 or 4 on the different exercises there, then on to the next one again for another 3 or 4. So it's going to sort of be working through like that. You'll be in, like, sort of, as I said, about 4 to 6 of you in each group. You'll all be able to work on at your own sort of speed and ability as well. So you know, there's no worry about sort of having to push yourself too hard to keep up with other people, because you can just go along as you need to go on. I'm obviously going to be there to ensure that your technique's all going to be spot on. A lot of the exercises, well, all of the exercises, I think, will be pretty new to the majority of you, but you can rest assured that I'll give you all the coaching you need to make sure that you're banging them out safely, efficiently, effectively, so that you're going to maximise the benefits from it. In terms of the program that you're going to get in your own time, there's a few different ones. So we got the Unstoppable Ironman and Half Ironman program. There's the Unstoppable Sprint and Olympic Distance Triathlete as well. And then we got the Unstoppable Marathon and Half Marathon Runner as well. So there's 3 slightly different programs in there, which you guys will be doing in your own time, which are, again, they've all been phased out and planned out for the entire year, so you know exactly what it is that you need to do. Every base has been covered. We'll be talking about nutrition as soon as we need to start talking about that as well. If you need to drop weight, put on weight, anything, then we're going to get you hooked up and get all that sorted. One of the questions I actually had today was, why is it so cheap? Someone said to me, if you're giving everyone absolutely everything they need to do, surely you could be charging a hell of a lot more money for it. I could, in a nutshell, if I wanted to, but what I want to do with you guys is try out this new reduced volume kind of training, which I've already used on a couple of clients. I've used it on myself. They're trying it out over in America, where I've been working at the guys in IHP, and we're having some fantastic results with it. And what the program that you guys are going to be doing is this reduced volume stuff. So you're going to be basically getting better results than you would training longer, but you're going to actually be hitting it in about sort of 40 to 50% less time than you would do normally. So one of the reasons I've made it just so cheap for you is because I want you guys are going to be doing me a favour by actually sticking to the program and getting it done, because by sort of staying in contact with me, emailing your weekly logs and all that sort of stuff, you're giving me tons and tons and tons of information, so that if there's anything I need to perfect, I can perfect it. But also I'm gonna have a detailed set of results that tell me exactly how we've got on with the program throughout the year, which is going to be great. And you know, we're talking about chucking some stuff into books, DVDs, all that sort of thing. So you guys are really going to be doing me a favour, as much as anything, as much as sort of I'm helping you guys out as well, which is, I think it's going to be pretty great anyway. But look, I'm hoping that's sort of most of the bases covered in terms of the questions I've been fired across. If you do have any more, obviously just ping an email across to me, and I'll get back to you generally within about 24 hours. But other than that, I think that's it. So there's a little bit of time left to sign up. It's currently Friday, so you've got about 6 days left until we're going to be kicking off. But I will tell you right now, at this second, I've had 17 people all fully signed up and paid. So if you're delaying, I'd hurry your ass up and get yourself sorted out. Log on there, sign up. You know exactly what you need to do if you've been emailed in that red form in the fitness classes page. Sign up there, PayPal button below, make your payment, job done, you're in. You'll get all the emails, PDFs, programs, absolutely everything you need from me, and you'll be in business. So look, have a great week, and I can't wait to work with you guys soon. I'm extremely excited about kicking off the program, and I look forward to seeing you then, guys. Take care.